kegiatan kita adalah yang pertama, kita akan membahas latihan soal yang minggu lalu sudah kalian kerjakan. Ya, saya melihat ada beberapa siswa yang nilai latihan soalnya masih di bawah KKM. Dan saya sudah mencoba memberi kesempatan menginformasikan kepada wali kelas untuk perbaikannya. Ya, tetapi saya lihat, saya pantau di LMS tidak ada usaha untuk mengerjakan latihan soal tersebut kembali.
Permisi, Mister.
Ya,
Saya kemarin waktu mau kerjain, saya nggak bisa kerjain, Mister.
karena
Dibilangnya back to course saja.
kenapa kok nggak ada konfirmasi?
Saya bilang di grup, Mister, tapi nggak ada yang bilang apa-apa.
Oke, Gaiden.
Saya kan nggak punya nomornya, Mister.
Iya. Harusnya bisa dikonfirmasikan ke Mr. Ronald ya, supaya disampaikan ke Mr. Andi. Oke, jadi hari ini, tunggu deh, saya absen terlebih dahulu deh. Absen 1, Asa Nugraha, apakah hadir? Halo Asa. Asa Nugraha, apakah hadir? Kelihatannya tidak ada. Absen 2, Evelina.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Absen 3, Vika Rosi.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, absen 4, Gideon.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, absen 5, Ide Bagus.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, absen 6, Kezia. Kezia, apakah hadir?
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Berikutnya Atara Yiska. Ada Atara Yiska? Halo Atara Yiska. Kayaknya audionya ya bermasalah. Oke. Berikutnya Gwenesia.
Hadir,
Oke.
Mister.
Ya, berikutnya Kelly. Halo Kelly. Halo Kel.
Iya, Mister.
Oke. Berikutnya Dion.
Halo, Mister.
Hadir ya. Terus berikutnya Junior. Junior apakah hadir? Halo Junior. Halo Junior. Oke, berikutnya Kaiden.
Halo, Mister.
Hadir saya, Mister.
Oke, Junior. Thank you, Kaiden. Berikutnya Kania. Kania Alister Wiranata. Apakah hadir? Kania nampaknya belum hadir. Berikutnya Madeline.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Berikutnya Mikaela Andrea.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke, berikutnya Quincy ada. Warren.
Hadir.
Oke, berikutnya Wilbert.
Hadir.
Berikutnya Shelin. Halo Shelin.
Hadir, Mister.
Oke. Ya, saya cross check kembali ya untuk apa namanya nilai daripada latihan soal kemarin. Bentar ya. Oke, Evelina apakah ada? Evelyn? Halo Evelyn. Oke, Evelyn nilai latihan soalnya masih belum maksimal. Ya, Evelyn baru 1 kali ya uji coba ya. Betul ya Evelyn ya? Nah, jadi habis ini sekarang Mr. Andi akan buka LMS-nya. Silahkan dikerjakan kembali ya. Tapi tunggu dulu. Evelyn, terus kalau udah saya cek lagi. Waren. Halo Waren.
Ya.
Waren juga nilainya masih belum maksimal. Waren udah berapa kali uji coba? 1 atau 2?
1.
Kayaknya 1 kali nih. Kan minggu lalu kan Mr. Andi kan bilang sampai 3 kali kesempatan. Ya, tolong habis ini dikerjakan langsung. Berikutnya Junior. Halo Junior.
Halo, Mister.
Junior, ini nilai latihan soalnya kamu masih belum maksimal, masih di bawah 75 dan kamu baru mengerjakan 1 kali saja. Betul
Ya,
ya?
Mister.
Habis ini
Iya.
kamu kerjakan lagi ya.
Iya, Mister.
Ya, Mr. Andi akan buka LMS-nya untuk 3 siswa ini. Oke, sebentar ya anak-anak yang lain ya. Saya harus open LMS-nya terlebih dahulu. Kaiden, halo Kaiden.
Ya, Mister.
Oke, Kaiden, Mr. Andi sudah open LMS-nya ya. Untuk Kaiden bisa mengerjakan kembali ya.
Oke, makasih, Mister.
Tolong dikerjakan. Jadi ada Kaiden, terus kalau udah Junior, terus siapa tadi? Velin. Ya sama Wilbert ya. Warren atau Wilbert tadi? Saya lupa. Itu tolong langsung mengerjakan sekarang. Saya akan cek. Ya, langsung mengerjakan. Oke. Nah, untuk siswa yang lain silakan open cam terlebih dahulu. Kita akan membahas bersama-sama latihan soal ini. Oke, yang lain silakan open kameranya, Nana. Ya, untuk nama-nama siswa yang tadi mengerjakan, saya akan pindahkan terlebih dahulu. Ya, sampai dengan selesai mengerjakan. Oke, kita akan membahas latihan soal ini ya anak-anak ya. Jadi kita akan coba bersama-sama melihat soal dan menjawabnya bersama-sama ya. Yuk, yang tadi Mr. Randi kasih kesempatan untuk mengerjakan kembali, silahkan dikerjakan. Oke, saya akan share screen ya. Sebentar. Untuk Warren, Felin, Junior, kalian bisa kerjakan yang ini aja nak. Bentar ya, saya akan share screen ya. Nah, kerjakan yang latihan soal senam lantai pembahasan aja. Kaiden, terus kalau udah Junior, Warren, Felin, Asa.
Maaf, Mister. Saya masih tidak bisa kerjain, Mister.
Ini dah, kamu buka yang ini loh. Yang
Ya udah, Mister. Udah.
Yang ini yang bagian 2.
Ya udah, Mister. Ini masih bilang back to course gitu.
Oh. Padahal ini settingannya sudah benar loh, Mr. Andi.
Mungkin Mister coba send lewat WA. Terus saya manual gitunya, Mister. Pakai kertas.
Coba keluar, masuk lagi.
Masih sama aja, Mister.
Yang pembahasan ya.
Sudah,
Coba
Mister.
yang lain. Bagaimana selain Kaiden?
Sama Mister, back to course Mister.
Kenapa ya? Bentar anak-anak ya. Saya harusnya nggak ada masalah ini. Settingannya udah oke kok. Sebentar. Coba saya close LMS terlebih dahulu ya. Coba sekali lagi. Junior, Kaiden. Coba sekali lagi nak.
Bisa, Mister.
Oke, sudah bisa, Mister. Bisa.
Udah bisa ya? Ya, saya mau tanya terlebih dahulu, Asa ada ya, Asa Nugraha ya? Ini kelihatannya dia keluar masuk. Halo Asa.
Halo, Mister.
Asa minta tolong mengerjakan latihan soal ya Asa ya. Latihan
Udah,
soal
Mister.
di LMS Asa. Latihan soal senam lantai yang bagian pembahasan. Karena Asa minggu lalu belum mengerjakan ini. Oke Asa. Ya tolong dimulai dikerjakan ya Asa ya. Oke. Sebentar sekali lagi saya pindahkan terlebih dahulu teman-teman kalian ini. Oke anak-anak, kita akan mulai membahas soal satu persatu ya. Oke, silakan boleh dibaca pertanyaan dan dijawab oleh Atara Yiska.
Halo, Mister.
Iya, dibaca pertanyaan dan dijawab.
Bagian tubuh yang harus mendapat prioritas dalam melakukan pemanatan dalam melakukan guling depan dan guling belakang adalah otot leher, Mister.
Apa?
Leher.
Leher. Oke.
Oke.
Mungkin ada jawaban lain? Selain leher? Yang benar apa ini anak-anak? Sebentar. Yang benar apa? Leher atau apa? Ya, otot leher ya, kita coba ya. Next. Yuk, nomor 2. Dion. Sorry. Shelin terlebih dahulu, Shelin.
Berikut ini yang merupakan urutan anggota badan yang mengenai matras dalam gerakan roll ke belakang yang benar, yaitu panggul, punggung, tangan, kaki.
Panggul, punggung, tangan, kaki. A ya? Iya, betul. Next. Berikutnya Dion. Silakan Dion.
Oke, Mister.
Dibaca pertanyaan dan dijawab.
Nomor 3 kan, Mister.
Iya.
Dalam gerakan guling lenting, yang dilentingkan adalah badan.
Badan. Ya, betul. Badan. Next. Vika Rossi.
Gerakan mengguling atau menggelinding depan membulat dinamakan guling depan.
Ya, guling depan. Next. Gideon.
Kesalahan umum yang sering terjadi pada saat melakukan gerakan kayang yaitu A. Sikap kepala yang terlalu menengadah.
Kesalahan umum yang sering terjadi saat melakukan gerakan kayang. A. Bahu tidak diletakkan di atas matras.
Maaf Mister, di
Di,
saya A soalnya.
oh, di tempatnya Gideon? A.
Yang sikap kepala terlalu menengadah di Mister.
Oh, oke. Ya, sikap kepala yang terlalu menengadah. Oke, sebentar. Saya cek ini terlebih dahulu. Sebentar ya. Oke, next berikutnya silakan dibaca pertanyaannya. Ide bagus, W. Ramadipati. Gus Rama silakan.
Ketika akan melakukan roll belakang, posisi badan yang benar adalah D, membelakangi matras.
Ya, membelakangi matras. Oke, next berikutnya. Kania. Halo Kania. Apakah bisa Kania? Oh, nampaknya nggak ada. Berikutnya Kelly. Kelly kok nggak ada juga ya?
Halo, Mister.
Halo Kelly.
Kelly-nya connecting.
Oh, oke. Thank you. Next. Keisha. Apakah ada Keisha? Keisha tidak ada juga. Madeline. Halo Madeline.
Oke, Mister.
Oke, coba dibaca pertanyaannya Madeline.
Ketika melakukan gerakan berguling ke belakang, kepala menunduk ke dada dilakukan pada saat
Pada saat apa? Ayo, anak-anak.
C.
C, kedua tangan memegang matras. Atau ada jawaban lain? Ayo, yang lain tolong dibantu. Ya, Andrea, silakan.
Panggul menempel matras.
Panggul menempel matras. Oke. Ada dua pilihan jawaban. Sebentar ya. Saya terus dulu. Oke. Ketika melakukan gerakan guling ke belakang, kepala menunduk ke dada dilakukan pada saat panggul menempel ke matras, ya. Panggul menempel ke matras. Oke, next berikutnya. Mikaela.
Ketika melakukan gerakan roll depan, bagian tubuh yang menyentuh matras terlebih dahulu adalah D, A, tengkuk.
A ya, tengkuk ya.
Ya.
Oke, next berikutnya. Gwenesia. Gwenesia, silakan. Halo Venesia, apakah bisa audionya? Cek, halo. Oke, kita lewatin dulu. Wilbert. Halo Wilbert.
Memberikan pertolongan pada role belakang dengan cara mengangkat panggul.
Mengangkat panggul, ya betul. Next, kita ulang lagi. Atara Yiska.
Menggelundung ke belakang, posisi badan tetap harus membulat, yaitu kaki dilipat, mulut tetap melekat pada dada, kepala ditundukkan sampai dagu menempel di dada dinamakan guling ke belakang.
Guling ke belakang. Oke, anak-anak, Mr. Rani mohon izin ke toilet sebentar ya. Ya, sebentar. Saya akan share screen lagi. Ya, silakan dibaca oleh Senin. Halo Senin.
Pada gerakan guling ke depan ketika panggul menyentuh matras, peganglah tulang kering dengan kedua tangan menuju posisi jongkok.
Ya, yang posisi jongkok ya. Ini ke apa? Sikap akhir gerakan. Oke, setelah Selin, Dion.
Posisi badan saat akan melakukan gerakan guling ke belakang yang benar adalah membelakangi matras.
Membelakangi matras, oke. Next. Habis Dion, Vikarosi.
Posisi kaki yang bertumpuk ada 4 titik dalam keadaan terbalik dengan meregang dan mengangkat bagian perut dan panggul merupakan jenis senam lantai kayang.
Ayang ya. Oke, berikutnya Gideon.
Posisi teman yang membantu saat melakukan guling ke depan berada pada D di samping melakukan berguling.
Oke, betul ya. Next. Ide bagus.
Saat badan sudah berada di atas kepala, kedua kaki segera dilecutkan ke depan lurus dibantu oleh kedua tangan mendorong badan dengan menekan lantai. Merupakan pelaksanaan gerakan C guling lenting.
Guling lenting, ya betul. Berikutnya Kelly. Kelly belum bisa. Keisha. Halo Keisha. Keisha belum bisa juga. Madeline.
Salah satu fungsi senam lantai yaitu A.
Melatih keseimbangan. Ya, melatih keseimbangan. Ya, betul ya. Madeline, oke. Mikaela.
Senam lantai biasanya menggunakan alas, yaitu matras.
Matras, oke. Berikutnya Venesia. Apakah udah bisa Venesia? Halo Quenesia. Oke, nggak bisa juga. Wilbert. Halo Wilbert.
Sikap akhir guling lenting adalah berdiri.
Berdiri, ya. Next, berikutnya kembali lagi ke atas. Atara Yiska.
Sikap atau posisi awal sikap berlin yaitu tidur terlentang.
Tidur terlentang ya. Berikutnya Selin.
Sikap awal gerakan berguling ke depan adalah berdiri.
Oke, sikap awal ini sebenarnya ada dua ya. Diawali bisa dengan posisi berdiri dan posisi jongkok ya anak-anak ya. Bisa berdiri, bisa jongkok ini sebenarnya. Ya, sebentar saya cek terlebih dahulu. Kalau dari pertanyaannya, ya di sini sikap awal gerakan berguling ke depan. Sikap awal sekali lagi yang Mr. Andi sudah ajarkan ada dua cara ya, dari awali dengan posisi jongkok dan posisi berdiri. Jadi kalau posisi jongkok ya kita start dari posisi tubuh kita jongkok gitu. Kalau kita posisi berdiri itu langsung jadi gerakannya, tahapan geraknya. Ya jadi ini Mr. Andi anggap bonus karena ada dua jenis jawaban. Oke. Ya, next. Dion. Halo Dion. Dion nggak ada. Vika Rosi.
Sikap awal roll depan dapat dilakukan dengan dua cara, yaitu sikap jongkok dan berdiri.
Ya. Setelah Vika Rosi, Gideon.
Sikap belakang pada umumnya adalah jongkok.
Jongkok, ya betul. Berikutnya ide bagus.
Sikap permulaan guling lenting adalah D. Cukup. D.
D. Sebentar, saya cek terlebih dahulu. Sikap awal permulaan guling lenting adalah yang benar berdiri tegak ya. Berdiri tegak. Oke, berikutnya Madeline.
Sikap tidur terlentang yang kemudian kedua kakinya diangkat keras di atas rapat bersama-sama dengan pinggang ditopang, kedua tangan dan pundak tetap menempel pada lantai merupakan jenis senam lantai. A.
Sikap lilin. Oke, betul. Terakhir Mikaela.
Suatu gerakan lenting badan ke atas depan disebabkan oleh lemparan kedua kaki dan tolakan kedua tangan dinamakan guling lenting.
Guling lenting, ya betul. Ya, ada salah satu yang tidak kita jawab tadi ya. Karena ada 2 pilihan jawaban. Oke. Sekarang Mr. Andi akan melanjutkan materi kita selanjutnya, yaitu aktivitas senam irama anak-anak. Silakan dibuka buku paketnya terlebih dahulu. Silakan anak-anak buka buku paket halaman 229 ya. Buka buku paket halaman 229. Silakan anak-anak baca terlebih dahulu ya. Materi tentang senam irama. Kalian baca halaman 229 sampai 235 ya anak-anak ya. Sambil saya cross check teman kalian yang sedang mengerjakan latihan soal tadi. Oke. Silakan dibaca terlebih dahulu buku paketnya. Audionya Shelin. Halo Shelin.
Iya, Mister.
Iya Shelin. Kalau Shelin di SD dulu pernah mengikuti gerak senam apa aja ya yang hari Senin itu?
Ada senam pramuka, terus ada SKJ kayaknya juga pernah.
SKJ ya, pramuka dan SKJ. Iya, oke, thank you Shelin. Ya, jadi senam di Indonesia itu sendiri sebenarnya diawali dengan senam kebugaran jasmani namanya atau SKJ itu sendiri. Tetapi seiring berkembangnya zaman atau waktu, senam itu diberi judul berbagai macam. Ya, ada senam ayo kita bisa, senam jantung sehat, macam-macam. Ya. Senam itu macam-macam. Oke. Ya, yang perlu diperhatikan ya, gerakan-gerakan seperti Zumba, terus kalau udah apalagi ya aerobik itu juga tergolong oleh senam. Tergolong juga di dalam senam karena dia menggunakan irama musik ya, dibarengi dengan irama musik. Dan gerakannya menyesuaikan irama musik itu sendiri. Betul ya? Ada yang pernah lihat Zumba kan? Jadi gerakannya kan mengikuti irama musik itu sendiri. Oke. Dan di sana sekali lagi unsur yang terdapat dalam senam irama meliputi keluasan. Keluasan itu apa ya? Dalam bahasa kita, keluasan itu ya seorang penari lah. Penari kalau kita lihat gerakannya itu bagus, gerakannya itu indah, kan kita boleh katakan itu luas seperti itu ya. Nah, ini termasuk juga dalam senam irama. Jadi keluasan gerak atau fleksibilitas lah boleh dikatakan seperti itu ya. Terus kalau yang kedua, aduh, bentar ya. Kesinambungan gerak. Kesinambungan gerak ini gerakannya dilakukan secara terus-menerus anak-anak. Ya, dilakukan secara terus-menerus atau continue. Oke, yang berikutnya ketepatan irama. Jadi antara irama musik dan gerak itu harus tepat, harus sesuai. Jadi tidak boleh bertolak belakang. Iramanya cepat, kita gerakannya pelan. Atau selanjutnya, iramanya pelan, kita gerakannya cepat. Itu tidak boleh. Jadi harus disesuaikan. Ya, disesuaikan. Yang berikutnya, rangkaian senam irama dapat dilakukan dengan cara berjalan, berlari, melompat, loncat, serta ayunan dan putaran tangan. Jadi senam irama itu sendiri sebenarnya seluruh anggota tubuh bergerak anak-anak. Ya, jika kita melakukan senam irama, seluruh anggota tubuh kita bergerak. Bukan hanya bagian atas saja atau bagian bawah saja. Makanya senam irama ini sangat bagus untuk meningkatkan kualitas oksigen dalam tubuh, yaitu secara khusus melatih kekuatan otot paru-paru. Ya, dan gerakannya itu gerakannya dilakukan secara kontinu. Ya, nanti minggu depan Mr. Andi akan bahas. Jadi dalam senam irama itu ada yang namanya pemanasan, inti, dan pendinginan. Ya, prinsip gerak ini ada juga. Ya, minggu depan baru kita akan bahas. Nantinya siswa di kelas ini Mr. Adi akan minta untuk praktek senam. Ya, praktek penilaian senam secara langsung. Jadi saya akan melihat secara langsung praktek senam. Oke. Oke, sampai sini ada pertanyaan terkait tentang senam irama? Tidak ada? Ya, mohon maaf ya, hari ini Mr. Andi kondisi fisik saya kurang sehat. Jadi saya tadi terputus-putus dalam menyampaikan materi. Ya, saya mohon maaf sekali. Saya juga akhiri kegiatan pembelajaran kita hari ini lebih cepat. Oke. Selamat pagi semuanya. Selamat melanjutkan aktivitas belajar. Tuhan memberkati.
Thank you, Felin. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Wilbert. I like that picture, Wilbert. I miss Indonesia. Indonesia has so many beautiful places like that. All right, let's pray. Father God, thank you so much for today. And Father, I am just thankful for how you have blessed us. You have blessed us with life. You have given us love. You give us hope. You give us peace. You give us strength. Father, you give us salvation. You are so good. And I just want to say that to you, God. I pray you bless our time together. Help us as we learn and grow. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's do our greetings.
Greetings.
Good morning,
Mr. Jimmy.
Good morning to all of you. All right, so we are going to do several things today, but the first thing I need to say today is only 7 people turned in homework today. That's not very good. Jadi semuanya tolong kumpul tugasmu. Ada yang kumpul 1 tugas, yang 1 halaman, dan lupa kumpul 2 lagi. Ada yang kumpul 2 cuma dan lupa 1, dan ada kira-kira 13 orang tidak kumpul semua untuk hari ini. Jadi ayo, jangan lupa tugasmu, jangan lupa tanggung jawabmu. Jadi Junior, Asa, Dian, Felin, Gus Rama, Kaden, Kania, Kelly, Kesia 2 halaman, Andrea 1 halaman, Wilbert dan Warren itu tidak kumpul. Jadi tolong hari ini kumpul tugas-tugas itu. Ya, Warren masih ada beberapa lama, Kesia beberapa lama, Kaden beberapa lama, Felin beberapa lama, Junior semua. Okay, so we need to do better. We need to do better. So let's maju 7B. Remember, this is one of the ways you show you are maturing, that you are growing, is remembering your responsibilities and doing that. Okay? So today we are only doing 2 simple things, and then we're going to prepare for your test next week. We're going to prepare for your test next week. I know you are very excited about that. So we will practice by playing a game. I have one puzzle for you, but we're going to only play one game at the end of class today. Okay? All right, so Asa, you just missed it. Asa, I don't have your homework for today. Make sure you send it. Keshia, make sure I get your homework, okay? All right, let's begin. So we're just doing 2 simple things. The first one is on page 243, textbook page 243. Please open your textbook to page 243. And we're going to read this paragraph together, and I'm going to have different people read different parts. So in the purple box, analyzing text structure, can I please have Kanesha read that for us? Kanesha, can you read the purple box, analyzing text structure?
Analyzing text structure can help you understand what kind of text you're reading. It can also help you set a purpose for reading. Different kinds of writing or genres can have different kinds of text structures. Read these descriptions to help you understand the various types of text structures.
Thank you very much. So a text structure is how a story or something looks, how they design it. Okay, so we're going to talk about how stories are designed first. Can I please have Dion? Dion, please read about stories.
A novel or writing in stanza and paragraph. Dialogue is enclosed within position mark.
Very good. So stories are like the paragraphs we write. Stories will look like the paragraphs we write in our notebook. And when they have a conversation, they use quotation marks, right? The little ears at the end and beginning of the sentence. Very good. Next, can I please ask Gideon? Gideon, will you please read about poems?
Poems are usually written in lines and groups of lines called stanzas. The punctuation in poems may not follow the same rules as it does in other kinds of writing.
Very good. So poems, a lot of times are like really short lines. They will rhyme, and it does not look normal, and it does not sound normal, right? It sounds very different, and it's like shrunk and a little bit here and a little bit there, like that. Very good. Kaden, plays. Please read about plays.
Plays are mainly written in dialogue. The characters' names are given, followed by columns, and the words the speakers say. Stage directions are usually brackets and set in italics. Many plays are divided into numbered scenes.
All right, so it's all, when it's a play, it's normally the name and then the 2 dots, right? The name and 2 dots, and then it'll have the conversation. All right, so that would be a play. Okay, so look at these examples. Please tell me, is this a story, poem, or play? In the chat, Is it a story, poem, or play? What do you think? In the chat, tell me, is it a story? Oh, I forgot. There is an error today on Zoom. So you need to click on everyone. Click on everyone, please, and put your answer. Yeah, and it's okay if you see the others. Good, Dion. Thank you. So others, you can still put your answer. Think about your answer before looking. So Dion got story. Yes, this is a story. It looks like a normal paragraph. Good, Wilbert. Yes, it's a story. Good, Atara. Yes, it's a story. Okay, how about this one? Play, poem, or story? Play, poem, or story? Good, very good. Yes. Gideon, yes. Madeline, yes. Gusrama, yes. Excellent. This is correct. You are correct. This one is a play. And how do we know? Because it has the name and the colon, the two dots. Those two dots are called a colon. When it's dot, comma, it's a semicolon. But this is a colon. Very good. All right. Last one here. Is this a play, poem, or story? Good, Laura. Yes, very good. Very good. You're all right. Everyone is correct. These are poems, short lines, kind of built into stanzas, right? Into groups of lines. So that is correct. Very good. All right. So before we do this, I just wanted to tell you or ask you, did you know, I talk about the Bible and I talk about God every class. Did you know in the Bible, there are many different text structures? Did you know that? For instance, there are many stories, right? We hear the story of how God created the earth. We have the story of Abraham, the story of Isaac, the story of Jacob, the story of David, David and Goliath, right? Lots of stories and lots of history written in normal paragraphs. There's also lots of poems like Mazmur. Mazmur is a whole book of poems, all poems. One of the most famous is Mazmur 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. It's poetry. And it's almost like a song, right? Mazmur is much like a song. Wisdom literature. So that's Proverbs, right? Amsal. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Katakut, takakut, katakut, kan. Takut an Allah. Itu what? I don't remember. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. The Gospels. Gospel means good news. This is telling good news about Jesus. All four of those books focus on telling the story of Jesus and how he saved the world from their sin. Letters. Paul wrote many letters like Roma, Corinthus, Ephesus, right? All of those are letters from Paul to churches. And if you read it, he has the greetings. Hi, everyone. Greetings from in the Lord Jesus Christ to all of you. And then he ends the letters with his love. All right. So the Bible has lots of text structures, just like what we are learning. Okay, so look at page 132. 132. We are only going to answer 3 questions. We are only going to answer 3 questions. Numbers 2, numbers 3, and number 4. Numbers 2, 3, and 4. So number 2 is about this poem right here. A day in the sun is a whole lot of fun. We skip and play the lovely day away. Okay. What are some ways, so number 2, what are some ways the text structure of a poem is different than a story? So it's asking what's different about a poem from a story? What do you think? What is different about a poem and a story? Can you think of any ideas? How is a poem different than a story? I want two different answers. Very good. Very good. Atara and Andrea, you both got that one right there. So poems often rhyme. Poems often rhyme. Very good, Celine. That's true too. That's true too. They often have the same letter ending. What's another thing that's different? And we can say stories don't. Okay. What else is different about poems and stories? What else is different? I mean, just look, if you put a poem next to a story, what will be different? Okay. Okay, yeah. So poems are stanzas. And I'm going to put poems are stanzas, short lines. Stories have paragraphs. All right. Yeah. So poems often rhyme, stories don't. Poems have stanzas, short lines. Stories have paragraphs. All right, good. That's excellent. If you write that down for number 2, you're good to go. Number 3. Now we're going to talk about this part here about Jamie and John. What is the text structure of the passage above? So it's asking about this little box about Jamie and John. What type of text structure, struktur text, is this? What type of text structure is this? Do you know? Is this a story? Good, Laura. Good, Gideon. It's actually not a story. It is a play. And how do we know it's a play? We know it's a play because it gives the names and then the colon. Name, colon. Name, colon. So we know that it is a play. Oops, I think I just gave away the answer to number 4. I think I just gave away the answer to number 4. What features in the text helped you understand that it was a play? All right, so I just gave the answer. Do you remember what I said? How do we know it's a play? How do we know it's a play? Good, there are colons. So it has colons, right? And in case you forget, this is a colon, the 2 dots. All right, and what else? What else? That's right, name. Name. So it's name plus colon, right? Just like they have John and Jamie. All right. Does that make sense? I think that's pretty simple, pretty easy. All right, so we are done with this page 132. The only other new thing we're going to do today is we are going to read a play. And I have to tell you, 7A did a wonderful job with this. And I'm looking forward to 7B doing a wonderful job as well. I'm really looking forward to you all doing very well. So we actually need some people to read for us. We need people to read for us. So we're going to start on page 244. So I need someone to be Mary Lennox. I need someone to be Martha. I need someone to be Ben, someone to be Dickon, someone to be Mr. Craven, and someone to be Colin. All right. So is there a girl that would be willing to read Mary's part? If you're willing to be Mary, raise your hand, please. All right, Andrea, you are Mary. Thank you very much. Is there someone willing to be Martha? A girl that's willing to. Fallon, you are Martha. Thank you. Okay, I need a boy now. A boy. Who will be Ben? Which boy will be Ben? Which boy will be Ben? Gideon, will you be Ben, please? Can you give
Oh,
me a...
okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Gideon. Thank you. All right, Dickon. Dickon. Can I ask Wilbert, will you be Dickon?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Craven. Asa, will you be Mr. Craven? Asa, will you be Mr. Craven? All right, how about, let's see here. I need a different boy. Gusrama, will you be Mr. Craven? Gusrama, will you be Mr. Craven? Are you there, Gusrama? Caden. Caden, will you be Mr. Craven?
No, thank you.
Oh, I need a boy, Caden. Why not? Why not, Caden? You can do it.
I don't feel like being it.
I need you to do it, man. You can do a good job.
Okay.
Thank you, Caden. So I now need Colin. I need one more boy. Colin, Dion, will you be Colin? Oops, can you say that again? Yes, thank you. All right, now I am going to give a girl one more part. I need a girl who will read the scene 1, time, setting, at rise. So that happens about 7 times. Is there a girl that will read like the extra stuff? Scene 1, time, setting, at rise. I need one more girl who would be willing to do this. Is there one willing to do it? Kelly, will you do it? Oh, I can't hear you, Kelly. Oh, maybe there's a connection issue. All right, I can see that you tried. Thank you for trying. Madeline, will you do it? Madeline, are you there?
Ya, besar.
Will you read the scene 1, time, setting, at rise?
No.
Why not? Why not? All right, I will do it. Oh, Laura, you'll do it? Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, but can I see the screen? I don't have the textbook.
Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
You can read it from the screen.
What am I again?
The scene 1. Here, I'll put a circle around it for you. Okay. And then anytime you see the scene again, you read that part too. I'll highlight as we go. All right. So I'll read the opening paragraph and then Laura will read the scene 1 part. Okay. When people are reading, be ready so that we don't have long pauses, right? We want the story to be smooth while we read it. Okay. The Secret Garden. In this classic play, the orphan girl Mary Lennox comes from India to live at Misselthwaite Manor, England. She finds the place gloomy until she hears about a long-lost garden. Then she has a wonderful idea.
In one time, early 1900. Setting. Beltramine
Misselwaith.
Misselwaith Manor, England. Pet center. Table next to it holds tray of food. At rice. Mary is alone, looking around.
What a dreary place. I know I'm not going to like it here.
Good afternoon, miss.
Good afternoon. Are you going to be my servant?
I'm to do a bit of cleaning up and bring you your food.
I don't like English food.
I've 9 little brothers and sisters who would be glad to eat this food in a minute.
My goodness, you have 9 brothers and sisters.
Yes, we have to take care of each other since father died. Thank goodness for Dickon. He's a big help.
Who's Dickon?
My eldest brother. He's a rare boy. He talks with the animals, and when he plays his pipes, they all stop to listen. Everyone loves him. Well, I must be off now. I have a lot of work to do.
But what will I do?
You could go play in one of the gardens, except for that one. That's locked.
How can a garden be locked?
It can be if there's a high wall around it.
How I wish I were back in India.
Setting. Dimension gardens. There are flower beds, bushes, and another. Around the stage, fence covered with ivy, brambles, and another is upright at rise. Bear with staff is working with a pool. Mary enters.
Well, well, you must be Mistress Mary. Quite contrary.
I'm not contrary, and who are you?
I'm Ben Wellstaff, the gardener. I've worked for Mr. Craven for many, many years.
And where's this locked garden I've heard about?
Why? You're standing next to it.
But where's the entrance?
Well, the gate is somewhere under all those brambles and ivy that have grown and covered it. It's been locked up so long.
But why was it ever locked? I never heard of such a thing.
Well, it was Mr. and Mrs. Craven's favorite spot, and they spent many a happy hour in it, reading and laughing together like 2 lovebirds. Miss Craven used to sit reading on a high branch of one of the big trees, but one day the branch broke and she fell to her death. After that, Mr. Craven had the gate locked, and he hasn't entered the garden since.
Well, I shall find the entrance and go in there to play.
You won't be able to go in without the key.
There's a key? Where is it?
No one knows. Mr. Craven was so heartbroken, he took the key one day and threw it as far as he could. No one has ever found it.
I'll find it. You'll see.
Well, good luck, Mistress Mary. You'll need it.
Dickon. Who's Dickon?
Oh, hello, you must be Miss Mary.
How did you know my name, and who are you?
They call me Dickon, and I know about you because my sister Martha told me all about you.
Is it true you speak to animals?
I say hello to my friends. This is Kurt, the crow. The fox is captain, and the lamb lady.
Those are strange names for animals.
It's what they ask to be taught.
Animals and birds can't talk.
Sure, they can. You just have to know how to listen. Look, here comes my friend Robin.
Hello, Dickon. Who is your friend?
Why, he does talk.
See, you just have to want to listen to them.
Sentry. Setting. Colin's bedroom. There is a bed center. A large portrait covered with sheet and a window. At rise, Colin is in the bed, covered completely with blankets. Mary wanders on stage, doesn't notice Colin.
I thought that the library was here somewhere.
Oh,
Are you a ghost? Of course not. Do I look like a ghost? Who are you, and why are you in bed? It's 2 in the afternoon.
Sorry, my father is the master of this manor.
Why didn't anyone tell me he had a son?
Because no one is allowed to talk about me.
Why not?
Because I'm going to have home on my back, just like my father.
Don't you ever leave this room?
No, if you don't look at me, I get sick.
That's ridiculous. I'm looking at you and you're not getting sick.
Well, I might.
Save yourself the trouble. I'm leaving.
Don't go. Tell me about India. I hear that you're from.
You can read about India in books.
Reading gives me a headache.
Well, if I were your father, I'd make you read so you can learn about things.
No one can make me do it. I don't want to do it
Well, why not?
because I'm sick and I'm dying.
Well, do you want to live?
Not if I have harm on my back or my father.
Ugh, I'm leaving. You cry too much.
Scene 4. Setting. Mr. Craven's library. With desk center and bookshelf on walls. At rise, Mary enters library where Mr. Craven is sitting.
You sent for me, sir.
All right, Caden, this is you, Mr. Craven. Caden, are you there? All right, Warren, can you take Mr. Craven? All right, I will read it. Yes, come closer, my dear. Don't be afraid. I'm quite harmless.
You don't frighten me.
You look just like your father. He was my best friend, you know. And when he died, I learned you had no living relatives. I felt it my duty to care for you.
Yes, and I'm truly thankful, sir.
I wish I could do more for you, but I have been ill, you know.
I'm sorry.
Are you being taken good care of?
Martha has been very kind to me.
But are you happy here? Is there anything you need or want?
I wonder if I could have a place to make a garden. I love gardens so.
You do? There was once someone very dear to me who loved gardens too. Yes, of course. Choose any part of the garden you wish, and I will see that you get all the tools you need. Now, child, leave me. I wish to be alone.
Thank you, Mr. Craven. And try not to be so sad.
Scene 5. Setting. Same as scene 2. At rest. Mary and Deacon holding Robin are looking at fence covered with brambles.
Oh, Deacon, if only we could find the entrance to this locked garden. Mr. Craven said I could have any garden I wish, and I want this one.
But even if we found the door, we'd still need the key.
Key? Now, where did I see a key?
You saw a key, Robin.
Yes, I was flying around the other day and I spotted a rusty old key.
Oh, Robin, think, please. Where was it?
Over there, near that bush, I think.
Look, here is it. Here it is. Now, if we only knew where the gate is.
Oh, I know that too.
Well, why didn't you tell us?
You never asked.
Show us where is it, Robin.
It's over here, behind the ivy.
Yes, yes, here it is. Quick, Deacon, try the key.
Very well. It's turning, but very slowly. It's very rusty. There, I think I got it. Now we'll just give a little push and...
This is it, the locked garden. Oh, but look, nothing is growing. Everything is dead.
It just needs some care and lots of water. See, these rose bushes are alive. Soon they'll be blooming.
Scene 6. Setting. Same as scene 3. Advice. Colin is in bed. Mary and Deacon enter, holding animals.
Hello, Colin. This is my friend, Deacon. He brought his animals to show you.
Yeah. Hello, Mary. I'm with you. Hello, Deacon. I have heard about.
Hello, want to hold lady. She's a nice and gentle lamb.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm glad you come. I have few visitors. Only Mary and Martha. Where you Father come to see me.
Why not?
Because he doesn't want to see the harm on my back.
Let me see. Why, there's no hump there, Colin. Only a knobby spine like mine.
I don't have a bed. And I'm fine.
Of course not. It's all in your mind.
Roses won't grow where there are only thistles.
It means that you can't have happy thoughts if you always have gloomy ones.
I need to find something to do to put me happy.
Deacon and I have a secret. I'll tell you if you promise to not tell anyone else. We have found the garden that your mother and father used to love so much, and we're going to make it beautiful again, just the way it used to be.
I have thought. I can't walk.
I could take you out into the garden in your wheelchair. You should sit on the ground and plant seeds and pull weeds.
You really see a clue.
Of course you could. In fact, you shall. We'll start tomorrow.
That's wonderful.
We have to go now. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, thanks for coming. Oh, mother, forgive me for covering you up. If only I could wear every breath, practice a bit each day, and when I come home, I will show him I said no.
Scene 7. Time 2 months later. Setting. The mansion gardens. There are flower beds, buses, and another. Around the stage, fence covered with ivy, brambles, and another is upright at rise. Mr. Craven is on the stage.
Mr. Craven, welcome home. Mary wants to see you right away. She's in the locked garden, sir.
The garden? How is that? I thought the key was lost forever.
Come, I'll show you. The entrance is this way.
Surprise.
Why, it's beautiful. You've planted my favorite flowers.
Just the way it was when your wife was alive, sir. The children work very hard.
Ben helped too. He told us how it used to look and pruned all the dead wood.
And Colin, you have color in your cheeks and you've gained weight.
That's not all, Father. I can walk.
My son, my children, you have made me very happy and you have brought love back into our garden.
Our secret garden.
Yes, but now it needn't be a secret any longer.
Very good, everyone. Andrea, you have a beautiful English accent. You read very well and very clearly. All of you did an excellent job. Thank you so much. Well done. All right, we are going to, I accidentally closed that. We're going to just answer the 5 questions really quick in page 133. 133. Oops, I keep sharing the wrong screen. Open to page 133 and we will answer the 5 questions. So in the chat, help me out, please. Number 1, Dickon is not like most kids because he A, talks to animals, B, comes from India, or C, likes gardens. What do you think? Go ahead and tell me in the chat. Andrea thinks A. Does anyone else agree? Dion agrees with her. All right, Gusrama and Felon also agree. Very good. Yes, you are correct. It is A. It is A. All right, number 2, Mr. Craven's favorite place was her room. I'm sorry, Mrs. Craven's favorite place was her room, the garden, or the big house. A, B, or C? Good. Very good. Yes, you guys know it. It's the garden. Number 3, the children A, ignore the garden, B, dislike the garden, or C, fix the garden. Good, Gideon. Yeah, Gusrama, excellent. You guys are listening. You guys are listening. It was a good story, wasn't it? B, Colin will leave, or C, Mary will marry Dickon. A, B. Any ideas on this one? Yeah, you're right. That's right. That's right. They're going to be happier. They're going to be happier. Very good. Number 5, this play shows the importance of and power of A, animals, B, opening gardens to everyone, or C, friendship and love. What do you think for number 5? Very good. You're all right. Friendship and love. You guys are doing an amazing job here. All right, so we've finished answering our 5 questions. And so remember this week to send page 132 and 133, and you're missing homework from today. Okay, so make sure you get all of that to LMS. So the last thing we're going to do is talk about your test next week. There will be a test. Okay, so we will play a game, but again, it's going to be at the very end because it's most important you're ready for the test. So I'm going to show you questions like it might look on the test. All right, this is the puzzle we will do at the end. First, open to page 199 in your textbook. 199 in your textbook. I will have questions that are missing the vocabulary word, and you will need the vocabulary word. So you can answer any of the questions right now. Find the words on page 199 and help me find the answers to numbers 1 through 6. Bisa cari nomor 1, bisa cari nomor 6, bebas. But from page 199, can you find the answers? Asa, I have not heard from you today, so make sure you answer. Kesha, I know you're having some connections issues, so if you want to send your answer over WhatsApp, you can too, Kesha, okay? Boleh kirim lewat WA jawabanmu kalau tidak bisa karena jaringan di LMS, di Zoom, okay? Okay, can you find the answers, numbers 1 through 6? Put the right word from page 199. Can you figure it out? What do you think? Maybe put the number. So for instance, what you might do is something like 1 and then blah, 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 your answer, or 4, your answer. What do you think? Make sure to click on everyone. Click on everyone. And tell me what you think for numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ini dari kata di 199, okay? Jadi silakan lihat di textbookmu 199. Okay, ayo. We want to make sure we have time to study everything for the test and have time for our game at the end. Does anybody know? Does anybody think they know number 1? What do you think the answer to number 1 is?
Mister?
Yeah.
My screen just stay on the test prep.
Oh, you can't see it. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. Can you see it now?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, that must have been my fault. That was my fault. All right, so let's try this again. If you think you know the answers, go ahead and put them on the screen, in the chat to everyone. All right, very good. So number 1 is accolades. Remember, accolades is like award or reward. So many accolades. All right, very good. Does anybody else think they can figure out number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6? You can put any answer. Okay, good. All right, so number 2 is perseverance. We need perseverance. Perseverance. When we study, we should never give up. Good. Number 4, the view was absolutely remarkable. Luar biasa. Okay. What about number 3, 5, and 6? Good. The tumultuous, right? Tumultuous weather scared the baby. Number 5 and number 6. Good, Gideon. That's right. My first manuscript. My first manuscript, which means the last one is what? It was a difficult good. It was a difficult competition. Jadi di ulanganmu, saya ada kalimat, kamu harus pilih kata yang benar di dalam kalimat itu. Okay? All right. How about literary words? We're going to talk a little bit about literary words. This is what we talked about last week. Go ahead and tell me one of the characters. Who's one of the characters? Good. That's right. Wendy is one of them. John is one of them. Good. Peter is one of them. Michael is one of them. All right. They're the characters. Who can tell me the setting? Just tell me part of the setting. You don't have to tell me everything. For the setting of the scene. Very good. London, England. That's correct. What else? What else? Can you guys figure out any other parts of it? So we had London, England. Good. We had children's bedroom. Very good. And that's in the story. So while that's true, it's not the part. We're looking for this extra line. So remember that line before we get started is giving us the setting of the story. All right, very good. Stage directions. Can anyone tell me some of the stage directions? What are some of the stage directions? Good, that's right. We have big smile. And that means we're also going to have anything with the brackets, timid, starting to cry. Remember, the stage directions is how people act. All right, very good, very good. Let's keep going because I know our time is going to go very fast here. We only have 10 minutes left. All right, I have this little sentence here. John was driving to Singaraja. He just left Bedugul when his motorbike suddenly stopped. So we're working on the reading strategy of identifying problems and solutions. What is the problem? Good, Gideon. That's right, Laura. Good, Andrea. Yeah, his motorbike stopped. What is the solution? Now, if you look, there isn't one in this story. So if the story does not give you the solution, what do you need to do? You need to think of a solution. So what's a solution to this problem? What's a solution to this problem? What's a solution to this problem? What do you think? Okay, go to a workshop, right? Benkel, and get them to fix it, right? What else could he do? Kalau mereka tidak memberi kamu solusi, kamu harus pikir tentang solusi sendiri. Okay, you could call a taxi, you could call a friend, you could call a relative. Yeah, you could bring it to a workshop. What else could you do? You could call Gojek, right? You could ask someone to help you. Stop, please help me. Very good. So problem and solution. I might give you a story and ask you to use this problem and solution. I might give you a paragraph and say, which reading strategy should you use? And you have to think, is it problem and solution or something else? So here's another one, cause and effect. John had forgotten to buy gasoline because he had been looking at the beautiful mountains and weather. What was the cause? What was the cause? And let's start with that one. What was the cause? That's right, Gideon. The cause, alasan, he was looking at the weather, right? So what was the effect? What was the effect? That's right. He forgot to buy gasoline. Jadi, cause, alasan, effect, hasil. So I might give you a paragraph and I might say, which one? And you're like, oh, that's cause and effect. Cause, alasan, effect, hasil. Okay, very good. Analyzing text structure. That was today. That was today. What text structure is this? What text structure is this? That's right. That's right. It's a play. It's a play. All right. So I might put something. It might be a poem. It might be a story. It might be a play. And I say, what text structure is this? And you have to tell me. Okay. Now, what about writings? We have done 3 different writings. This one was from page 152. What writing was this about? What type of writing is this? What type of writing is this? If you need to look at your textbook, it's not a descriptive writing. That's a good try. It's a persuasive writing. It's a persuasive writing, persuasive paragraph. Remember how we talked about ice cream? This is the best ice cream. Dogs are the best animals. I'm trying to persuade you that dogs are the best animals. All right. So what do you do in the introduction and conclusion? You tell them what you want them to believe. You tell them what you want them to do. So if I give a paragraph and I am telling you what to do, that's probably a persuasive paragraph. Remember, we give the reason and 2 examples in a persuasive paragraph. How about this paragraph on 210? Sleep helps student success. If a student gets 8 hours of sleep, he can focus in class. You have more energy as well if you get enough sleep. Playing video games until late at night will not help you sleep. Sleep helps students succeed. Can you figure out this one? What type of writing is this? This is an expository writing. Good, Gideon. Expository means saying facts, using fakta, facts, okay? So this is cause and effect. So introduction, fact. Conclusion, fact. In the middle, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Tiga kali, okay? Last one here, 224. Dogs and cats are similar and unique. Dogs and cats are both animals. Also, they can both be very entertaining. Dogs are more loving, while cats are more independent. Dogs can be both large and small. However, cats are normally small. These are a few of the ways that dogs and cats are similar and unique. What type of writing is this? This is also expository. We're using facts. Good. Compare and contrast. So the first sentence is an introduction of a fact. And then we talk about how they are the same and different. And then we give a summary conclusion sentence, okay? Jadi untuk awal di ulanganmu, ini semua tentang saya bisa lihat dan tahu, oh itu cause and effect, oh itu compare and contrast, oh itu persuasive writing, yeah? You will also have to write a paragraph. Make sure you do all 5 steps. Pre-write, seperti di workbook ya, gambar-gambar di workbook. Jangan lupa buat itu. Kalau lupa itu minus seperti 10-20%. Jangan lupa. In the draft, loncat baris, jangan lupa. Revise. How many revise do I like in our paragraphs? How many revise do I ask you to make? Every time we make a paragraph, I ask you to please make 5 revise. 5 revise. That's right. Revise itu membuat lebih baik. Edit itu memperbaiki yang salah. Ya, seperti jangan lupa masuk dalam, loncat dalam, indent, spelling, capitals, itu. Ya. What do you do in the publish? You make the final paragraph and it looks perfect. You want it to look perfect, okay? So on the test, there will be 20 questions about vocabulary, reading strategy, writing types, and writing process. I will give you a short story and you have to answer the question with the correct reading strategy. And I will ask you to write one paragraph using the 5 writing steps. Okay, so that will be the test next week. All right, we only have a few minutes left. If you have a question about the test, please message me on WhatsApp. I want to keep my promise that I have this one little game for you. But if you have any questions about the test, please ask me. All right, hopefully you can see the screen, and I am going to start revealing numbers. When you know the answer, oh, if you put it in the chat, everybody will know it. Go ahead and try to figure out the answer. If you think you know the answer, give me a thumbs up in the, give me a thumbs up in your, on your, well, just give me a thumbs up once you think you know it. So anybody think they know it yet? Give me a thumbs up if you think you know it. All right. Do you think you know it yet? If you think you know it, give me a thumbs up. If you think you know it, give me a thumbs up. Can you figure it out? Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. All right. If you think you know it, go ahead and write it in the chat. What do you think the answer is? That's right, Asa. That's right. Boom, you were ready. You saved your participation until the very end. Do you see that? So I like my life. I like my life. All right, we are out of time. Jadi, jangan lupa tugas dari minggu lalu kumpul hari ini. Juga untuk minggu depan kumpul 130, 133. And remember, next week we will have the test. You can use your textbook, you can use your notebook, you can use your workbook, okay? You can use all of those to help you. All right, we need to do our greeting and end class. Celine, will you lead us in our greeting, please? Celine, are you there? Hello, Celine. All right, who is second? If Celine cannot do it, who leads the greeting? If Celine cannot do it, who does the greeting? Are you there, everyone? Hello. Okay, turn on your cameras, please. Turn on your cameras. Cameras on. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Who will lead the greeting? Since Celine is not answering, who will lead the greeting? Well, we're not going to go to break until we do this, so I need a volunteer. Who will lead the greeting so we can go to break? Atara, will you lead us?
Okay. Greeting.
Thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Mr. Jimmy.
Mr. Jimmy.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. God bless you too. Have a wonderful day. You did an excellent job reading the story and participating. See you next week.
Ya, baik anak-anak yang sudah tergabung, silakan diaktifkan kamera terlebih dahulu.
Ya, jadi pembelajaran akan segera kita mulai dan Miss mohon maaf ya tidak bisa mengaktifkan kamera karena Miss mengajar dari rumah dan juga kondisi sedang tidak baik ya. Baik, terima kasih yang sudah tergabung. Ada 17 orang ya. Seperti biasa sebelum kita mulai pembelajaran kita buka dengan doa ya agar pembelajaran kita hari ini berlangsung dengan lancar dan anak-anak bisa memahami setiap materi nanti yang akan disampaikan. Sebelumnya suaranya Miss terdengar jelas ya? Suaranya Miss terdengar jelas? Ya, baik. Miss minta tolong kepada Andrea. Andrea minta tolong pimpin doa, nak ya.
Baik, Miss. Teman-teman dan Miss, mari kita berdoa. Ya Bapa, kami hendak melaksanakan pelajaran bahasa Bali bersama Miss Cahya. Kiranya Engkau berkati kami agar kami bisa mengerti pelajaran dengan baik dan Miss Cahya bisa mengajarkan kami dengan baik. Terima kasih Tuhan. Haleluya. Amin.
Amin. Ya, baik. Terima kasih Andrea. Berikutnya Miss cek kehadiran anak-anak dulu ya. Alex Mika Junior. Alex Mika Junior, baik tidak ada. Asanugraha. Asanugraha juga tidak. Atarayiska.
Hadir, Miss.
Shelin Agnes.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Dion.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir, Miss.
Evelina Juselin. Felin.
Hadir, Miss.
Vika Rosi.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Gideon.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Gus Rama.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Kayden.
Hadir, Miss.
Kania. Halo, Kania. Hey, Kelly. Kezia.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Madeline. Mikaela Andrea.
Hadir, Miss.
Quinesia.
Hadir, Miss.
Warren.
Hadir.
Wilbert.
Nggih, Miss yang hadir.
Ya, baik. Terima kasih anak-anak yang sudah memberikan respon ya. Baik, untuk materi pembelajaran kita hari ini, kita melanjutkan materi yang minggu lalu ya. Jadi minggu lalu Miss memberikan penugasan untuk nyawis pitaken menjawab pertanyaan yang melengkapi kalimat dengan menggunakan kata depan yang tepat. Ya, sudah dikerjakan itu anak-anak? Sudah dikerjakan? Sudah ya. Ya, tapi belum kita bahas kan ya? Sudah kita bahas belum itu?
Belum.
Belum ya, baik. Silakan dibuka kembali latihan soal yang itu kita bahas ya. Kita bahas hari ini. Share screen dulu sebentar ya. tunggu sebentar ya. Baik, anak-anak sudah tampil belum di screen masing-masing?
Sudah, Mi.
Sudah ya, baik. Terima kasih Andrea. Baik, kita mulai bahas ya. Kita mulai bahas dari nomor 1. Tunggu sebentar ya anak-anak ya. Ya, baik. Kita mulai dari pertanyaan nomor 1 ya. Silakan nanti anak-anak secara mandiri silakan ditulis dengan jawaban yang benar ya. Jika jawaban yang anak-anak tuliskan masih belum tepat, masih ada yang salah, itu silakan nanti diperbaiki dengan jawaban yang benar. Dan juga silakan anak-anak orat-oret ya, tuliskan maknanya ke dalam bahasa Indonesia agar nanti ada bahan untuk dipelajari ya. Baik, kita mulai dari nomor 1. Sube uli ipuan dadi mentas titik-titik jembatan besine. Ya, sudah dari 2 hari yang lalu. Uli ipuan itu 2 hari yang lalu. Dadi mentas, boleh melintas ya di jembatan besine, di jembatan besi. Itu maksudnya ya. Jadi nomor 1 itu jawabannya di. Oke. Jadi kalimat yang nomor 1 itu termasuk ke dalam jenis kalimat yang menggunakan bahasa Bali andap. Ya, bahasa Bali andap atau bahasa Bali dalam percakapan sehari-hari yang tidak terlalu halus tetapi juga tidak kasar. Jadi standar dia. Ya, baik. Sube uli ipuan dadi mentas di jembatan besini. Itu jawaban untuk yang nomor 1. Baik, kita lanjut untuk yang nomor 2. Andrea, silakan nomor 2, Nak.
Mungkin sampun dados memargi di atau margias balik.
Apa jawabannya, Andrea?
Saya milihnya antara di atau enggak Miss.
Nggih, baik. Terima kasih, Andrea. Mangkin sampun dados memargi ring margi aspale. Jawabannya ring. Ya. Yang maknanya dalam bahasa Indonesia itu di. Jadi mangkin sampun dados ya. Jadi kata mangkin sampun dados itu termasuk ke dalam jenis kalimat yang menggunakan bahasa Bali alus. Mangkin sampun dados. Jadi anak-anak silakan lihat di kolomnya ya, yang di kolom kruna pengarap yang kruna alus ini. Yang mana dia yang cocok, yang menyatakan tempat itu. Jadi dia ring. Ring yang cocok di situ. Niki. Mangkin sampun dados, sekarang sudah boleh berjalan di margi aspale, di jalan aspal. Sekarang sudah boleh ya berjalan di jalan aspal itu. Jadi yang nomor 2 itu ring. Jawabannya ring. Oke. Baik, nomor 3 lanjut Wilbert, silahkan.
Itu yang atau lak?
Yang, itu i.
Yang marateke uli Jawa ajak keluarga.
Oke, baik. Betul ya, Wilbert. Terima kasih. Ya, yang mareteke uli Jawa ajak keluarga. Ya, jadi saya baru saja datang dari Jawa bersama keluarga. Jadi yang mareteke itu termasuk ke dalam bahasa Bali anak. Bahasa Bali dalam percakapan sehari-hari ya, yang mareteke. Jadi nomor 3 jawabannya uli. Oke, dari. Baik, nomor 4 Quinesia, silakan. Halo, Quinesia, bisa didengar suaranya, Miss? Quinesia, sekali lagi. Baik, tidak ada tanggapan. Kita ke Warren. Halo, Warren. Halo, Warren. Warren juga tidak ada tanggapan. Madeline.
Ida sampun rauh titik-titik pasar.
Apa jawabannya, Madeline?
Uli. Uli.
Saking. Suaranya agak kecil ya. Nomor 4. Ida sampun rawuh saking pasar. Ya, jadi di situ ada penggunaan kata ide. Kata ide itu termasuk ke dalam jenis kruna alus. Ya, jadi di situ menggunakan kata depan kruna alus. Saking. Ya, ide sampun rawuh saking pasar. Ide sudah datang dari pasar. Itu dalam bahasa Indonesia. Baik, nomor 5. Vika Rosi.
Dani Gusti Ayu maratengan jroning karantina.
Tapi Vika?
Dani Gusti Ayu maratengan jroning karantina.
Baik, nomor 5 jawabannya ring. Nggih. Dane Gusti Ayu meratengan ring perantenan. Jadi Dane Gusti Ayu memasak di dapur. Jadi di situ ada kata Dane Gusti Ayu, ya. Jadi itu termasuk soroh triwangse. Jadi berbicara dengan triwangse itu biasanya menggunakan bahasa Bali alus. Jadi di sini kata depan yang digunakan itu kata depan kruno alus. Jadi di ring, ya. Dane Gusti Ayu meratengan ring perantenan. Jadi Dane Gusti Ayu memasak di dapur. Bahasa Indonesianya. Ya, baik. Shelin nomor 6, silakan.
Kayang liburane iyang lakar bareng ke Jakarta.
Nggih. Baik, Shelin sudah betul. Kayang liburan yang lakar bareng ke Jakarta. Ya. Pada saat liburan nanti saya akan ikut ke Jakarta. Ke. Nomor 6 itu jawabannya ke. Ke-nya ke bahasa Bali. K-A. Ke. Baik. Nomor 7, Kelly, silakan. Halo, Kelly. Baik, sepertinya ada kendala. Kita lanjut ke Gideon.
Oke. Kayang jani ya tahun dentayan luas ke luar negeri,
Nggih, baik. Betul ya jawabannya. Kayang jani ia tonden taen luas ke luar negeri. Sampai sekarang ia belum pernah pergi ke luar negeri. Ya, nomor 7 jawabannya ke. K-A. Nomor 8, Atara.
Arang pisan wenten kawaihan sesuratan ring bukune puniki.
Nggih, betul. Arang pisan wenten kaiwangan sasuratan ring bukune puniki. Jadi jarang sekali ya ada kesalahan penulisan di bukunya ini. Jadi ring bukune puniki. Baik, nomor 9. Dion.
Saluir kamu sampai kasihangan.
Iya, Dion, silakan. Suaranya putus-putus, nak. Baik, mungkin ada kendala. Nomor 9 ya. Saluer kamu sampun kasiagayang ring perpustakaan sekolah. Gitu. Segala jenis kamus sudah disediakan di perpustakaan sekolah. Ring perpustakaan sekolah. Ya, nomor 9 jawabannya ring. Baik, yang terakhir nomor 10, Gus Rama, silakan.
Ide wau rau saking sekolah sampun malih maca buku.
Nggih, patut ya. Ide wau rau saking sekolah sampun malih maca buku ya. Jadi ide baru saja datang dari sekolah, sekarang sudah membaca buku lagi. Ide wau rau saking sekolah, saking nomor 10. Ya, baik. Baik anak-anak, itu tadi pembahasan untuk nyawis pitaken tentang krunel pengarep. Dari 10 soal itu ada di antara anak-anak yang betul semua. Silakan angkat tangan yang betul semua jawabannya. Ada, silakan. Yang betul semua ada. Baik, salah satu. Ada salah satu? Salah dua. Shelin salah dua. Baik, yang lain. Gideon, Atara, Wilbert. Baik, Vika Rosi, Andrea, salah dua ya. Ya, baik. Ada yang salahnya lebih dari 5? Yang salahnya lebih dari 5, di atas 5 ada tidak? Ya, mudah-mudahan tidak ada ya. Baik, anak-anak, ada pertanyaan dulu sebelum kita lanjut ke materi berikutnya. Ada yang ingin ditanyakan? Tidak? Untuk pembahasan tugas ini ada? Tidak? Baik, jika tidak ada pertanyaan, nah sekarang baru kita lanjut. Nah, sekarang untuk ambil nilai, ya untuk cari nilai, Miss tugaskan anak-anak membuat 5 buah kalimat, ya membuat 5 buah kalimat dengan menggunakan kata depan, ya dengan menggunakan kata depan yang di kolom krunel alus ini. Ya, jadi sekali lagi anak-anak membuat kalimat dengan menggunakan bahasa Bali alus ya yang di dalamnya berisi penggunaan kata depan krunel alus ini. Ring, ke, saking, jeroning. Ya, berarti anak-anak membuat 5 buah kalimat dengan menggunakan kata depan ini yang Miss tunjuk di kursor ini. Ya, satu kalimat yang ada kata depan ring, satu kalimat ada kata depan ringnya lagi, satu kalimat kata depan ke, satu kalimat kata depan saking, dan satu kalimat kata depan jeroning. Ya, dibuat di buku latihan, Miss berikan waktu pengerjaan kurang lebih 10 menit. Nanti langsung Miss minta perlihatkan di kamera Zoom hasil yang sudah selesai dikerjakan, langsung Miss ambil nilai. Paham anak-anak? Untuk instruksinya bisa dipahami?
Ini tadi ngapain, Miss?
Baik, Wilbert ya?
Iya.
Wilbert, tugasnya sekarang adalah Wilbert membuat kalimat. Ya, membuat kalimat dalam bahasa Bali alus. Di dalam kalimat tersebut terdapat penggunaan kata depan. Kata depan yang dibuat, ya, kata depan yang dituliskan itu adalah kata depan yang di kolom krunel alus ini. Ring, ke, saking, jeroning. Jadi membuat 5 buah kalimat. Masing-masing ada kata depannya ini. Buat di buku latihan, waktu pengerjaannya 10 menit ya, Wilbert ya.
Halo, Miss.
Ya.
Apa bedanya di sama ba itu, Miss?
Di sama
Ba.
be.
Sama ring, sama-sama di.
Ya, baik. Bedanya ini adalah di penggunaan kalimatnya. Ini kan sudah sesuai dengan kolomnya ya. Kalau di, be, ke, uli, tengahing, ini digunakan jika kalimatnya termasuk ke dalam jenis kalimat bahasa Bali biasa. Bahasa Bali dalam percakapan sehari-hari. Tidak terlalu halus, tetapi juga tidak kasar. Contohnya seperti yang kalimat yang kita bahas tadi. Ya, tetapi kalau kalimat tersebut menggunakan bahasa Bali halus, kata depan yang digunakannya adalah kata depan yang ini. Apa maknanya? Ini dalam bahasa Indonesia. Jika dia dalam bahasa Indonesia artinya di, menyatakan tempat. Begitu juga seterusnya. Itu. Paham?
Kalau beda artinya di sama ba itu apa, Miss? Sama-sama di soal.
Di sama
Ba.
sama dia. Sama dia maknanya, tidak ada bedanya ya. Cuman disesuaikan dengan kalimatnya nanti. Sudah?
Berapa kalimat, Miss?
5. Lima kalimat ya. Ya, Shelin?
Miss, mas sekolah itu bahasa Andap atau bahasa halus, Miss?
Titiang mas sekolah. Bahasa halus bisa dia. Masuk dia ke bahasa Bali halus nih.
Oke, Miss.
Baik, silakan mulai dikerjakan 10 menit ya anak-anak ya. Nanti minta anak-anak memperlihatkan melalui kamera Zoom hasil yang sudah selesai dikerjakan.
Miss.
Wilbur,
Masak bahasa halusnya apa?
memasak, meratengan. Miss, chat ya. Wilbert bisa didengar?
Iya.
Oh, Miss nggak bisa. Miss bukan host. Baik, to everyone ya. Meratengan.
Kalau dapur, Miss?
Apa?
Dapur.
Perantenan.
Halo Miss, bahasa halusnya belajar tuh apa Miss?
Atara, ada yang ingin ditanyakan? Bisa lewat kolom chat, Nak ya?
Oke Mas.
Baik, anak-anak yang bertanya melalui kolom chat, Miss jawab langsung ya, karena Miss nggak bisa di private chat, ya. Jadi karena Miss tidak jadi hostnya. Untuk Dion, Miss pergi bahasa halusnya apa? Budal. Dion, bisa didengar suaranya Miss Dion?
Ya, Miss.
Budal. Pergi itu budal. Oke. Budal. Nggih. Kemudian Atara, Miss apa bahasa halusnya belajar? Belajar melajah. Melajah.
Nggak ganti ya Miss ya?
Ten. Udah Tara ya?
Udah Miss.
Baik anak-anak, sudah selesai? Ada yang sudah selesai? Nah, anak ada yang sudah selesai? Andrea sudah selesai?
Tinggal dikit lagi, Mas.
Sudah dapat berapa nomor?
5, tinggal memperbaiki beberapa yang salah tulis.
Oke, baik. Nggih halet-haletnya santukan niki sampun kebanda untuk galah nggih karena waktu yang tersedia ini sudah hampir selesai, kurang lebih sisa lagi 3 menit. Jadi untuk penugasan ini silakan secara mandiri anak-anak lanjutkan di rumah masing-masing ya. Di pertemuan minggu depan itu silakan perlihatkan melalui kamera Zoom, langsung Miss ambil nilai ya. Jadi sekarang bagi yang sudah selesai silakan dicek kembali, diperiksa kembali. Bagi yang belum silakan dilanjutkan sampai selesai. Ya, baik. Ada pertanyaan sebelum Miss akhiri? Ada yang ingin ditanyakan?
Berbelanja apa bahasa halusnya?
Metumbasan. Sudah, Wilbert? Shelin, silakan.
Miss, saya masih bingung penggunaan kata pada itu gimana ya contohnya di bahasa Indonesia gitu, Miss.
Pada. Baik, dia lebih menunjukkan ke, kalau di situ tempat bisa, ke waktu juga bisa dia nggih. Jadi coba buat dulu dalam bahasa Indonesianya yang dia menyatakan waktu, misalnya pada hari Minggu itu. Nggih, jadi jeroning itu. Iya, Shelin ya, nanti baru diterjemahkan ke dalam bahasa Bali. Nggih. Baik, ada pertanyaan lagi? Baik, jika tidak ada pertanyaan, Miss akhiri ya. Miss minta tolong kepada Andrea untuk pimpin doa kembali, Nak. Kita akhiri pembelajaran hari ini ya.
Teman-teman dan Miss, mari kita berdoa. Ya Bapak, terima kasih atas penyertaan-Mu sepanjang kami belajar bahasa Bali bersama Miss Cahya, sehingga pembelajaran kami bisa kami jalankan dengan baik. Sebentar lagi kami akan melanjutkan ke pelajaran terakhir. Kiranya Engkau tetap memberikan kami semangat agar kami bisa belajar dengan baik. Terima kasih Tuhan. Haleluya. Amin.
Ya, baik. Terima kasih Andrea dan juga untuk anak-anak yang lain ya. Terima kasih sudah memberikan respon, tanggapan yang aktif. Anak-anak selalu semangat belajar dan tetap jaga kesehatan ya. Sampai jumpa di pertemuan berikutnya. Miss akhiri, selamat siang. Tuhan memberkati. Sampai jumpa ya.
Ingat hari Rabu ya kita presentasi ya untuk kelompok 1. Ingat presentasinya, maksimalkan waktu yang ada, lalu hari Jumat kita akan latihan ya. Kita akan masuk dalam doa, mari kita berdoa. Terima kasih Tuhan, kami dapat menyelesaikan pembelajaran dari pagi hingga pada siang hari ini. Kami bersyukur atas segala sesuatu yang Kau limpahkan bagi kami. Bapa dalam kerajaan surga, sekarang kami akan beristirahat. Mari Tuhan Kau pulihkan tenaga kami, Kau pulihkan pemikiran kami, Kau pulihkan kesehatan kami ya Bapa. Buatlah kami menjadi anak-anak yang nantinya dapat memiliki tubuh imun yang kuat ya Bapak. Bapak dalam kerajaan surga, sekarang kami akan menyelesaikan pembelajaran ini dengan berakhirnya ini. Kami berharap ya Bapak, esok hari kami dikumpulkan kembali dengan keadaan yang sehat. Bapak dalam kerajaan surga, segala aktivitas kegiatan kami dari siang ini sampai nanti malam kami pertaruhkan semuanya hanya di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus Kristus kami berdoa. Amin. Oke, thank you buat hari ini. Tuhan Yesus memberkati. Bye-bye.